Hey Leo, it's Olivia from Dawes Tarot. I hope everything's going good with you. Let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm going back to you and your person, like we've been doing lately. I know I flip them around sometimes, but I like to give you guys a heads up. And also, one other thing, I have noticed that some of the notifications might have accidentally gotten, I don't know, deactivated or something. It's where you hit the subscribe button and it pulls up a little menu on the side, and you just hit that bell. It says notifications, and it'll just turn it on so that whenever I post videos, or upload videos I should say, that you'll get notifications of it. Just so you're aware. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what is the most important thing for Leo. What is the most important thing for Leo, please? I'm taking that one. It wanted to come out. It was too far. Ooh. There's happiness in a marriage or a union, whatever it could be, with two people that love each other. There's harmony and peace, and there's family and children and pets. I love it. Financially secure. Oh, that's beautiful. Good for you, Leo. That's good. All right, let's keep going, though. Let's see what we have here. Oh, my God. Well, this card in the reverse to me is not as bad. It's just telling me that there is some discontent, possibly with a lack of emotional fulfillment here. It doesn't mean it's going to be a break in a home. It just means that there's a possibility, Leo, that you may very well be looking for another path besides just the family life and being happy. You might be looking for a spiritual path, which is also it's part of this card. It's like, sometimes you get tired of trying to work on things and making yourself feel happy through other people. Maybe you're starting to realize that there might be something that you need to change about you, and maybe that is a spiritual path. Not to break away from the family dynamic here, but to grow so that spiritually you can get enlightenment about what it is that your soul's purpose is. I mean, I'm not saying that this is going to be a break, because this is when it's somebody walking away because they're emotionally unfulfilled. They're not coming back. This talks about somebody looking for an alternative path, not to do the walking away thing, but to look for another way that can help them grow spiritually, so that spiritually they can come back with that, and not come back with, but grow with that and share it with family. I think it's beautiful, especially during this hard time that we're living in right now, with the way the world is right now. This is an excellent opportunity to take advantage of that. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Yeah, there's been some battles here, but sometimes those battles don't last very long. They, rip people apart in a sense, emotionally or what have you. But this one's done. It's not going to be a battle here anymore. And that's probably why you're headed for a more spiritual enlightenment, is a better way to say it. Spiritual enlightenment. There's a path that leads for spiritual enlightenment. And it's probably because you're tired of the bickering. But this battle is over. It's been a loss. And maybe you kind of gave up. And then it's like, this battle is over. There's no going back. No going back to this particular battle. And a lot of times this is a battle that you weren't even, it's not even your battle. It's somebody else has pulled you into their drama, and you got caught up in it. Maybe that's what you're doing, is you're looking for a way to get out of this routine. Not out of the marriage, because that appears to be beautiful, but maybe just tired of getting, or wanting to figure out a way to get out of this routine. Could be repetitive, especially if you're living with someone and they're having a hard time in their own life and yet they don't know how to express it, so they take it out on the nearest person. I've seen that before too. It's like they got to pull somebody in with them, and it's exhausting. Yeah, you could be dealing with someone that has the energy of the Queen of Cups. Somebody that's very emotional and they cry very easily. And when they're in that state of in reverse, they have a hard time expressing what they really want to say. It's like they can't even find the words. They're so emotionally turned upside down. I see this as being you being very calm, realizing now that what you need to do is figure out a way to help this family dynamic stay together without the bickering and without the emotional uproar or upset. You're looking for answers to keep your family together. That's exactly what, to me, it feels like. I like that. And over here is your person. Oh. They're trying to open up to you. And I think this is what this is. Oh, this is what's happening. They don't know how to really do it. I mean, they're trying really hard to open their mind and their heart so they can express themselves without getting into a tizzy. They're trying, and that's why it ends up becoming an argument or drama, and they end up crying, and it's a mess. But they are trying, and I think that's why you're ready to take that different path so that you can explain and help your person to be able to stay open and to work on whatever it is that's bothering them instead of pulling you in it all the time. They need your help. That's sweet. That's very sweet. Very sweet. Now, the other thing is with them, this is the Chariot. This is the Cancer card. And this basically talks about your person has some emotions that are not balanced, and they are aware of it. I just spoke about it. This is like a confirmation. They know that it's there. They are aware of it, but they don't know how to get it in balance. And maybe you, Leo, or maybe you're not even aware how to help them. Maybe you're looking for sources, either through a spiritual path of your own, or maybe you're going to somebody to help, to ask for help. There is a grandfather here or a father figure. Maybe you're headed there. You just don't know how. A lot of people don't know how to deal with people that get like this. It's like they get so torn up and their emotions are so overwhelming that they can't even talk. It's like they get, I don't know how to explain it. Oh. I think sometimes they feel like they don't belong with you. Or this can also mean that they feel very vulnerable. Because when somebody's vulnerable, other people maybe take advantage of them. And maybe that's what becomes part of the argument. Your person is very vulnerable. If this is your person's energy, they're very vulnerable. They're working on it. They're trying to get their emotions in balance, and they know that it makes them very vulnerable. And that's when people can take advantage of them. And it hurts, and that's when they start pulling you into their drama. There's no communications. I did tell you, though, that this Queen in reverse, they're so... It's hard to explain. They're not psychotic at all, but they're so intently out of balance that it's just like they can't communicate. It's like they don't know how to spit out the right words, but they're trying. And just let them keep trying is what I would recommend. Just let them, and work with them. Learn something from an elder perhaps and bring that back to this person and help. Otherwise, there's going to be a lost opportunity here. The Ace of Pentacles talks about new beginnings in the upright, new beginnings, new property, a new home, anything that's tangible. And the divine is like, you guys get this figured out and this will be here, but there's no communication, so I'll have to clarify it. Because there's an attempt to help, and that's what I'm upset about, why this is a reverse. Alright, let's get one more for here. Yeah, there's been no equality here, probably in finances. Yeah, finances could be a major theme here. This could be no, I'm not going to change that. Let's go to the bottom of the deck and see what we have. The Emperor. Now that's probably you, Leo. See, you're not even in balance, because when the Emperor's in reverse, this is somebody that becomes very masculine. They throw their weight around. They want order. They want control. They want to be a dictator. And it's probably because you both feed off of each other and you're not listening to one another, because there is no communications here. This is somebody that has no boundaries either. Alright, let's see what we get. No, I told you, this person is praying and looking for help. They don't want this relationship to disappear. They won't help though, and they're going to the divine. They're asking for prayer to help in a situation, to help this situation get settled. I hate to say it, but with the Queen of Cups in reverse, if it's causing this much turmoil, I would dare say this person might have some emotional depression or something that bubbles up a lot. I don't know why I feel like, well, for one thing, because their energy is on you, Leo. This isn't your energy. This is your person's energy. But it affects you, which is why it's on your side. But you're Leo, you are working on it. You are working on it the best way that you know how. And this elder person, that could be like a pastor or a preacher or a bishop. Oh, wow, look at there. The Wheel of Fortune is for your person. And I know why. It's because, first of all, they're awakened by the fact of how they are. They realize that they're not emotionally balanced. They know that they're vulnerable. But because they're working on opening up, the divine is actually going to spin the wheel in this person's favor. And when I say that, it's going to be, things are going to start coming easier for this person. They're going to have luck. They're going to have, whatever they're working on for themselves is going to be multiplied. Put it that way. As long as they continue to do the work on themselves, I think it'll work out fine, because the divine is here saying, look, we got your back. We're here. The wheel is spinning and things are going to get a lot better. Just hold on. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. It's like you both are, it's like you're mirroring one another. Divine, 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 divine. I love it. This is really one of the sweetest readings I've had in quite some time. Yeah, this is almost over. This has been a harsh battle for both of you. And this is probably the person that pulls you into that drama, and it's been hurting you too, Leo. But you're trying to hold the fort down. You're trying to get the spiritual enlightenment. And this is the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Is like, it's just about at the complete ending where it's going to be all right. And it's because you've got divine protection here for both of you. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love it. Let's get, I wonder which one. You know, I kind of feel like pulling from the Whispers of Love because I feel like this is a relationship of some sort. I want to say it's a love connection, but I know there's not a lot of cups here, and the ones that are upside down, you know, but it's because you guys are working on it that I want to get the Whispers of Love. So let's see what we get. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. I think that's the problem. There's not a lot of cups here. It almost feels like it's a work partnership because there's a lot of pentacles, 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 pentacles. Do you see what I'm saying? And maybe two people that are married and they just don't know how to go about bringing love back in their lives, and who knows how long this has been going on. This is the answer. Be willing to express love. When you express it, you receive it. That's beautiful. I love it. That was a sweet reading. Way to go, Leo. All right. That's what I have for you, and I'll see you during the rest of February. Until then, namaste. Be safe.